Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ken.
This is Eric.
X. This is Ken.
And this is Alter Apex Radio.
Are you ready to rock?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Alter Apex Radio, our weekly vodcast, where we invite you into our band hangs, have a beer together, introduce you to some new music that we've been discovering out on the interwebs, and tell you what we've been up to as a band. Make sure to click the subscribe button below, click the notification bell so you can keep up to date on our future videos. Also, follow the Alter Apex Radio playlist on Spotify and Apple Music. The links are in the bio.
Hey everybody, like Ken said, we are the band Alter Apex. We play grunge type rock. You can hit us up on our social media accounts. Our Instagram is alter_apex. We also have a 4-song EP out right now on all the streaming services. Please go check that out. We're working on a new jam right now, which we've actually are really close to the final mix, and we are super stoked to share it with you guys. Hopefully you're gonna dig it, but we are pulling everything together, getting our ideas for a video together, and hopefully we're gonna get moving on all that really soon.
Guys, so should we give them a little taste? Like just a little taste right now?
Sure.
Or just a piece?
Just a piece. Just a tip.
Just a tip. Maybe I'll be able to like put some little tiny bits of the song in there. That'd be kind of funny.
Just dun.
Dun. Yeah, it's all dun. All right, so now we're going to get into some music, introduce you guys to some bands that we've been discovering. The first band we're going to listen to is a band called Twin City, and these guys are brand new. This is what their bio on Spotify says. They're a brand new, dirty indie rock and roll band based in Bristol, UK. They actually recorded with Joe Marsh, the guy that we're working with on our upcoming tune. And Twin City consists of Welsh brothers Lewis and Toby Ellis and Connor Feeney. These guys just released a 4-song EP, and I quickly listened through to all the songs, and I picked my favorite to show to the guys, but all the songs are great, so definitely check these guys out. We're going to get into the song Not Dead Yet by Twin City. Here we go. Okay, I know I stop a lot when we listen to these things and I comment, but like right away when I heard him go, come on, I thought of Letter Kills. Do you guys remember them?
I remember. Yeah.
The Letter Kills?
No, I don't remember that.
They were kind of like story of the year era, along the same lines. I think that they were kind of getting popular. A lot of people expected them to be as big as story of the year, I think, and stuff back then. But yeah, that vocalist in Letter Kills went on to sing for a band called The Wedding. Have you guys ever heard of them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those guys are fucking good, man.
I haven't heard those guys either.
A great rock and roll band.
You're throwing out all these bands and I just have a blank look on my face.
You just gotta go, yeah, dude, those guys kill. All right, here we'll get back into it.
The bass sounds sick.
Can you see what I can't see? The sun, it shines, the grass is green. But are you
We got a great rock vocal.
Will you pay the price? The dreams are dead but fading fast. I wonder how you see the glass. You're living in your future's past. Well, I hope you've made your peace. Come on, and make that change. Come on, and take the reins. Don't fade away, your face is sad. Come on, you're not dead yet. You're not dead yet.
Right?
It's cool. It's got
It's
like
good.
that mixture
It's
of
rocking.
like like it said, like dirty rock, but it's got like some pop punk and punk vibes to it as well.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely get the pop punky drum beats.
That's exactly what I was thinking, dude. Like it could almost be even like an emo band too. Like just it's cool the style of vocals that they're doing in the lyrics already, because it's definitely rock based. But I certainly hear the punk and I hear the emo and I hear it's good. It's cool.
Everything that you guys are saying, if we were listening to a song by the Letter Kills or The Wedding, you'd be saying the same things.
Yeah.
Like because they had all those elements. Like there's a really cool like old school rock vibe that's mixing in with that punk and maybe a little bit of pop punk kind of vibe. Like when they're that old school rock stuff, like when they're doing that chorus, do you want it? Like they have that big background vocal.
Yeah.
Stuff. It's very good. I'm gonna have to throw some Wedding or some Letter Kills on our playlist with these guys.
Don't be told you can succeed by the people who won't dare to lead. Their minds are closed, their souls not free, and they won't even try. March to the beat of your own drum. No matter.
Another thing too is like this guy's voice is great.
Yeah.
Like there's a really cool element of rasp that's in his voice that, I mean, you can't like that's just happening in his voice, but it's very unique. Like it has a cool signature to it. He's the kind of vocalist that can end up like the more they put out music, they can end up being that band where you hear it and by the vocalist, like that's Twin City. You can tell.
For sure.
Also reminds me of like Atreyu with their kind of like some of their not so heavy stuff, but it still has like that sort of like background screamy vocal with it as well. It's really cool.
Every time I think of Atreyu, I think of a time, and like this isn't gonna make sense to much people out there like that are not from New Mexico, but like I think of a show that I saw, a sold out show at the Launchpad of Atreyu, and it was like right as they were kind of blowing up, and the singer was playing this like bright green BC Rich like metal guitar, man. It was so badass. Like anytime I think of Atreyu, I picture that bright green BC Rich.
The little dude, the lead guitarist.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he always plays like crazy Hesher guitars, man. That dude shreds too. Shreds.
I think he's got his own signature nowadays, but like
he's got it.
I remember all those like old Hesher guitars for sure.
Dude, I think he's the only original member of that band now too. I think they've had so many lineup changes. They have a new vocalist too, from what I think I was reading.
Their old vocalist left, and their drummer vocalist, I think took his place.
Crazy.
So he stepped out from behind the kit?
Yep. I think they got a new drummer.
Oh, nice.
Sometimes that works well. Do you guys remember From Autumn to Ashes?
Oh yeah.
What was that about, Ken? Like he said, I think they got a new drummer, and Ken's like, nice, like he wants out or something.
I don't know. Commending like the drummer for stepping up,
Ken's like, that's an option.
Okay. He's like, so I don't have to do all this shit with you guys.
The most famous drummer to like step out behind the kit and go to the vocalist has to be Phil Collins.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Who's that? I'm just kidding.
From from Genesis and the biggest pop star of the 80s.
Where you're walking from, stand up tall, your time has come to hold your head up high. Come on, and make that change. Come on, and take the reins. Don't fade away, your face unsaid. Come on,
Yeah, that bass comes killer.
you're not dead yet. Are you still alive out there tonight? Are you still alive?
That tone
That
in
was
his
cool.
voice, I just love that tone in his voice. There's something like that it would fit in like some 80s rock too. Like even like hair metal type stuff.
Well, dude, the song started with "Come on," you know, like I mean, that like right out the gate, you know. I mean, it's just like anesthesia with the "hey," you know.
Yes.
I mean, that just sets the stage. I mean,
You're
there's
like,
no fucking around right here.
You're like, is this the new tune from like Stephen Piercy from Rat? Like, is he doing?
Shit, it could even be Steel Panther. You never know.
Oh man,
those guys are awesome to see live. Really cool band.
I haven't seen them yet, but I'd love to, man.
These guys' vocalist is reminding me of Aaron Gillespie from the Almost or Under Oath.
Dude, yeah, I hear that. And there's like a little bit. There's a little bit more of that, like, because Aaron Gillespie also, like, he sings a lot of time. He sings really pretty, like real pristine. But sometimes he puts that rasp in it, and it does sound a lot like this guy.
Yeah.
I was glad that when you started saying that he reminds you of somebody, because I feel like I've had my finger on the tip of, like, you know, somebody he reminds me of, and that might be one of them for sure.
Yeah. I was actually just listening to Under Oath today.
Sorry.
I was actually just listening to Under Oath today.
Which album?
They're sort of
Only Chasing Safety?
Yeah. That one.
Oh man, yeah, that one's great. Define the Great Line. I was so into that, man. Did you get into Under Oath, Eric?
Fuck yeah, dude. Like they're only Chasing Safety, and what else was there? There was actually I learned an Under Oath song during my little freaking sprint of bass covers. Yeah, but yeah, that's a great album. Define the Great Line's a great album. You know what I really liked too, man? Did you guys ever hear the singer Spencer's other band? What the hell was it called?
It was Sleepwave. Yeah,
Sleepwave. I loved that record, dude. I thought that was a great record. I thought that was really like it almost reminded me of Filter a little bit.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. The singing that he was doing, the singing that he did on that, and that he also brought back to Under Oath when they did their latest stuff, like it reminded me of Seosin as well. And I love Seosin. Well, actually, and I gotta say this too. This is a hot take.
Boom! Hot take.
I love Seosin, but I love the Seosin that a lot of people don't respect enough, I think. I love the Seosin album that they did with Cove. I think his name was Cove Reber.
Yeah.
I think. That album fucking kills. The stuff with Anthony Green is great, but I don't think it's as good. Like, that album is just so good, man. And like Anthony Green's ridiculous. He's an amazing vocalist. I don't think that he's the best part of Seosin. I think that they did what they did with Cove.
I 100%.
We're talking about Twin City. We're talking about Twin City. I'm sorry, guys, but
yeah, let's get back. We can talk music all day.
But I appreciate that, Dex, because I remember when we were listening to that album on that road trip that we took to go see Stone Temple Pilots. It's cool. We like a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that album just it fucking kills. And then also, like, when you're talking about Only Chasing Safety by Under Oath, I can picture the parking lot I was in when I bought that CD and stuck it into the CD player and heard that first part. So let's not even try. Like, when he came in, I was like, oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, I flipped when I heard that come in, dude. I was like, this is the best thing in the world.
Those guys were not fucking around when they made that album, dude. It was great.
Yeah, dude.
Definitely not fucking around when they put out that new album, dude. The new album rips.
It does. Like, I mean, they really kind of went to, you know, they pushed hard to go, but that there's an energy in They're Only Chasing Safety that it's like it's like worth probably listening to as a band, just to go, we gotta do that with what we do. Like like just to come out of the gate like with the best of what you got, man. Speaking of Under Oath,
yep.
Did you hear that? Like, speaking of Under Oath, there was definitely that flavor there. When I heard that part actually before, and I was thinking about the fact that Joe mixed these guys, I'm like, oh, we got to do something like that. I love that. Like those distorted, like filtered in drums. I brought it back so we can hear it again.
That's right.
Dude, I can't hear. I can hear Aaron Gillespie now. Now that you said
Yeah.
that, I hear quite a bit.
Me too.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think it's
That's rad.
easy to pull. I don't think it's easy to pull off great background vox like that. Great background vocals. I've had beer, so I'm calling it vokes.
That's the ponytail wearing Ken coming out with those music snob terms.
Like, guys, do you hear the vokes? Gotta cut that shit. But yeah, like I don't think it's that easy to pull those off, and they sound fantastic. They did really good on those. That ending reminded me of like Phoenix TX.
Yeah.
A
Something
little
off
bit.
of Lechuza.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, just it was great. Like you guys sound fucking killer. That song and all the other songs on your EP sound great. Definitely check them out. Twin City. I feel like I ranted a lot more during that song than we usually do. So thanks for putting up with that. Hope you enjoyed the comparisons though. I mean, because like all great bands. Underrated.
And the recording was great. Joe Marsh.
Dude.
Please make my bass sound like that in future songs too, please. Killer, dude.
When I emailed him today, I told him, he said something, man, he's just a humble guy. He was like, I'm really glad you liked it. I definitely didn't want to end up disappointing you guys. And I was like, there was no chance that you're going to.
Who the fuck are we?
Yeah. And then I told him, like, we love what you're doing, and we've got to hurry up and get some more songs to you before you're charging like $5,000 a mix.
Yeah, no shit.
Like,
that's what it's worth.
Because he's good, man.
Go kick some ass.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to cover a local band to the New Mexico area, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Did you want to talk a little bit about these guys, Eric?
Sure. All right, so I'm stoked for you guys to hear this. Dex or Ken, have you heard Supergiant before?
I haven't.
These guys have been around a while. Yeah,
only just a bit.
So
I remember seeing them on flyers over the years, but I never got to check them out.
Yeah. So this song is called Six Colors. It's off their album. They came out in 2019. They're kind of, this is kind of in the theme of stoner rock and heavy rock that we've been kind of tuned to on this show, and only because we keep stumbling upon really good bands of that genre. But these guys definitely fit that bill. Their singer Joel, I've known almost all my entire life, man. Like I've literally known him since I was probably in kindergarten. We went to elementary, middle school, high school, and then we've known each other from the band scene for all these years. So he's super great guy. I'm super excited to do this song on the show, and I hope you guys dig it. The guitars are just heavy and fuzzy, and I think this song that you're gonna coming up has a really good mix and change, and almost like surprising when it kicks in heavy. So enjoy.
Nice. All right,
Sweet.
here's Six Colors by Supergiant. Right away, I thought of Red Hot Chili Peppers, dude. Breaking the Girl.
Oh,
remember that? Do you remember that song?
Yeah. Okay, I hear
Twisting and turning your mind and burning your breaking. that vibe right away.
I see it now.
Can't you see all of these people that fading away? Can't you see that it gets worse every day? Maybe someday we'll all change, but for now, let's go on down to that happy place.
You're right, Eric.
Nice.
There's a strong element of surprise right there. Like you do not see that coming like the first time you listen to it, but it fits. It does fit.
It does, man. And I hadn't heard this whole album yet when we started doing these. And when I stumbled across it and I started listening to it, like there's some really good tracks on this album and some really ones that are, of the harder rock stoner genre that have some crazy riffs and awesome vocals. But I just thought this one was super fun, man, because of that just change right there is just, it's big, man. It's big. And the vocals are great, man. Like some of the harmonies and stuff that are in there and the effects, I think just sound really freaking cool.
Yeah,
it sounds really
cool.
Huge.
It is. Like it comes up like that. And that fuzz guitar is like gigantic.
Yeah, it's dirty.
There were some cool harmonies in the soft part, but then those notes that he's ringing out in that chorus are very cool too.
Can't you see all of these politicians, they suck.
Yeah. That was badass.
Can we rewind that here again?
Yes.
I mean, very fitting for the times,
just
man.
a great line. Can't you see all these politicians? They suck. They suck. That's badass.
Can't you see all of these politicians, they suck.
I like the little suck.
Yes, that's badass.
So
The whisper.
It sounds like they're also it sounds like they have like maybe it could be like a politician's speech kind of like going on in the left ear over here, kind of like under it all. I love stuff like that. I love it.
It could
when,
be.
like
I hear.
there's something going on there. There's some like weird talking and shit, like in addition to the whispers. Yeah, we like shit like that too. Like you're gonna hear that in our next tune. We've got a bunch of weird, creepy talking and stuff. But I'm gonna bring it back because I wanted to hear that second line. We were enjoying the first one so much. Here.
Politicians, they suck. Can't you see
you gotta hear that.
they don't give a fuck.
Oh, that's good.
Mediocre demons, they're running amok. But for now,
That's very cool. All the stuff they're doing.
down in the Rainbow City, the place to call my own. Down in the Rainbow City.
So I don't know if it's just like the acoustic stuff that's happening in this track, like in the intro and then the second verse, or the first verse and the second verse, but I feel like I hear some Days of the New in this, like Travis Meeks type stuff. And like, I think that's a compliment. I really loved that band back in the day. And I feel like Travis Meeks was a great songwriter. He's not dead or anything. That dude had some rough patches, but I don't think he's dead. But I actually saw on the Eve 6 Twitter page, somebody asked about what he thought of Travis Meeks. And he said something funny. He's always fucking witty, man. Like he said, you got to respect anybody who's willing to fire his whole band. But then he also said, he's also kind of aware of what had gone down in that dude's life. Do you guys know anything about that guy? Like he had this like whole stint where he was like on a reality show for meth addiction and shit, and like it was called it was like a like a Lifetime or something like that special called like Rehab or something like that.
I never saw that, but I knew he was pretty
or
messed
Intervention.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, like, but I mean, the dude is a great songwriter, like, and he did some really, really cool stuff. A couple albums there that were just really impressive. Like, it gets a lot of that strumming too that reminds me of the Days of the New, and even the vocal patterns, like the like, it has that feel to it for me.
Yeah, that's definitely awesome that you picked up on that. Like, because I was, like when we listen to like kind of like the stoner rock genre, my go-to is always like I think the kings of it, which has to be like Monster Magnet. So I was sort of like, with the tone of his voice, I was in, like with those little low harmonies that they were doing, like I was getting some of those vibes. But I definitely hear the Days of the New as well.
Nice.
That was rad.
Good stuff.
That was super cool.
Cool jam, man, for sure. Hopefully we can rock the stage with those dudes once everything starts moving again. So
That'd be fun.
Yeah, good job, dudes. Freaking killer jam.
That's how it's done.
Sweet. So have you guys ever heard of the band White Zombie?
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah,
some people might not know.
I think
but
so.
Like the singer from White Zombie actually moved on to do some solo music for a while.
Who would have thought? Yeah.
This is a history lesson.
So we're doing something a little different now. The last couple episodes, we're featuring a larger act. And then we were joking a little bit before. Have you heard of White Zombie? Have you heard of Rob Zombie? Everybody's heard of Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie has a new tune, and it's killer. These guys actually haven't heard it yet, so you're going to get a reaction. I've heard it once or twice. I'm excited to listen to it. It's called The Eternal Struggles of the Howling Man. He actually howls in this song, and it's great.
Oh.
Here we go. Right? Of course it's going to start like this.
Yeah.
Is so fucking good. Like right out of his voice sounds so good.
God, these drums are nasty.
Ooh. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, can you say, is there anything that separates the caliber of this song from White Zombie Astro Creep? No. It's prime, dude. It's prime. It like sounds like it could have come out back then, been just as huge.
Yeah, it's amazing, dude. The riffs, just the writing, like I love his voice, dude. His voice, he has one of the best metal singer voices ever. Just that rock and riff, but the one thing I've always loved about, like, certainly his solo stuff is the production is freaking incredible, dude. Like those recordings, I think I mentioned this before. Song Dragula, I think is probably one of my points of reference for like one of the best produced rock songs there is, dude. Because when that chorus comes in, dude, it is so freaking massive. But yeah, this is sounding. Yeah, you're right, dude. This is a throwback and could have been on that album.
Yeah, his guitar player John Five is just like one of the best guitar players that I've seen in decades. You know, this dude he's amazing. He actually was just here like I think a year or two ago on his solo tour.
Logan's his drummer.
Yeah, a friend of ours. We used to play with him. Yeah, in different bands. I'm wondering. It's got me wondering if John Tempesta is the drummer on this stuff that we're listening to right now. I think that was his last name, right? Does this sound familiar? Anyhow, like I
think so.
I think that was his name.
It's not. John Tempesta hasn't been in the band since 2004. It says right here.
Oh, okay, cool.
He has a new drummer. His name is Gingerfish.
Oh, maybe that's Logan. I don't know.
I'm sure she would be surprised, dude.
I know, dude, right? I remember the whole thing with John Tempesta because like I was kind of butthurt that Zombie stole him from Testament because he recorded the album Low with Testament. I don't know if you guys knew that album, but I was so into Testament at that time. And then I mean, White Zombie was blowing up, dude. They were huge at that point. This was like 94. You know, like they were huge, and they stole that drummer. And then Rob Zombie had him with him for a lot of his solo career, starting out like the Dragula stuff and all that. But yeah, nice. Anyhow, we digress.
Best machine in the world, as far as I'm concerned.
That's just so badass. He's going for it. Well, all right. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a come on.
Exactly.
Yeah, so sick, dude. So sick.
That's some fucking Los Exorcistos stuff right there.
Mm-hmm.
That break, that totally sounds like that era of White Zombie. Yeah, I always felt like Los Exorcistos, that era, was kind of like Lenny Kravitz got all dark and metal. like because that rock and roll, like it had a real rock and roll vibe to it, but with the gain turned way up and the the riffs got creepier. You know?
It's funny to look back and think that really and it's still metal, but to consider that was like super heavy metal back in its era, and you go back and you watch those videos, and even like the Thunder Kiss 65 video is like it's borderline cheesy, right? But it's really old.
it's just been a while since I've seen it.
The way, just go watch it, dude. Just the way he dances in it and stuff is kind of like,
I'm picturing that. Right now,
I mean, he owns it, dude. I mean, you got to have the confidence to be able to do something like that, obviously. But it's aged. It's certainly aged, but it's still great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right.
What the hell?
Did somebody change the station?
No, it's like Ken accidentally opened his freaking browser with porn.
Nice.
That was cool.
Dude. I never, ever know what the fuck Rob Zombie is talking about. I think he just said Snake River Canyons in your bed. Wait, maybe I do know what he's talking about.
Kicked it, now he's dead. Evil kicked it, now he's dead. Evil kicked it, now he's dead.
Is this in Knievel? Like Evil Knievel?
Maybe. I thought he was saying Gen Evil, but I don't know.
Maybe that's it. Well, from now on, it's Evil. It's Knievel.
Knievel,
Someone
yeah.
kicked it and now they're dead.
Knievel
So.
kicked it, now he's dead. There's a lot of great parts to this song.
Yeah, that's awesome. All those sounds and crap, that's cool.
It's great. I mean, and like they're going on to like so many different riffs. Like you could build a whole song around this riff.
Yeah.
But they're just, they're
I really
going
loved
for it.
that break that just got mellow and like was completely different and out of character for the song. And then when it came back in, that was rad, dude. That was a really cool
Thinking
change.
about what you said there too, it's kind of amazing that they brought us from where the first part of the song was, the all right, like to that crazy ass drop where we're like, somebody changed the station, and then now to where we are.
Yeah.
It's impressive, man. Oh yeah.
That was sick.
I'm gonna be looking
Nice.
forward to that. So he's got
Which
a
one is
full-length
that?
album coming out. Like he's gonna be putting out a full-length album. I don't know, how old is he? Like, do you have stuff pulled up, Dex? How old is Rob Zombie?
56.
He's 56.
Mhm.
Did you just know that off the top of your head? Or did you just see it?
No, I knew it.
I was so
Looking
damn
up his
impressed,
band
dude.
members. No. I like Rob Zombie, and I always liked White Zombie too. Like I was learning those guitar riffs too back when they came out and when I started playing guitar. I didn't get super into them. I think I was too into punk and stuff at the time. When Dragula came out, but
yeah.
Like I was in Arizona and Dragula came on in my dad's truck, and I have to agree with Eric so much. The production on that song is so killer because it gets so huge. Like I don't think I've heard like a song sound that good.
Yeah.
This is the song I was thinking about, I think. Let's see here. Is it this one? Let's see.
Meanwhile, behind the facade of this innocent-looking bookstore.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for hanging out with us, guys. We really appreciate it. Hope you dug the tunes that we listened to today. Definitely check out our band if you haven't heard of us before, Alter Apex. We've got a new tune coming out. We have a 4-song EP that's out on Spotify and all the other streaming services right now. And check out the other bands that we listen to, Twin City. Check out Supergiant. And you know who Rob Zombie is. And so definitely get on that. And thanks for hanging out. Peace.
This impersonator is good on this one.
Hi, you've reached Tim Lambesis. I'm not here right now, so leave me a message.
Hello there. How are you? I was just thinking about Double Brutal and realized we need to get started writing songs now. Come meet me at the graphic arts classroom so we can practice.
Wait. Hello? Hello, who is this?
You're not the real Arnold. I am the real Arnold. No, you're not. You're my clone running around trying to be me. Of course I'm the real Arnold, you idiot. I'm at Tim's house, standing right next to him when he answered the phone. I know you. I heard you being Mr. Funny Guy with your jokes and all that about, you know, the gummy bear of candy cornea and working out and you're
like, you know, that this project started as a joke backstage that turned into probably like a tour-long joke that they would just like, they kept like, you know, doing like improv skits, you know, just making each other laugh. And then it became a real thing.
Titles. Well, it's not funny anymore. That's what any good clown would say. Prove it. You sound like an old man. Of course I sound older than you, you idiot. I'm 62 years old and totally angry. You sound like me when I was 18. I see Tim standing right over there. You know, that girly man with his long hair and his colorful tattoos, right? Exactly. There's only room for one. Then I'm the real Arnold. Oh, stop it. I'm the clown. I will crush you. I will burn your eyes out with my stogie, you idiot. Oh, I'm drinking fire for you. Come, hear me. Hear me now.
This song is sick, dude.
Okay, listen to me. I'm gonna ask you one time nicely. I need your clothes, your boots, your motorcycle. I need your clothes, your boots, your motorcycle. I need your clothes.
Are you ready to rock?